Over 60% of the community said they want to be pirates in Rell seas, and less than 20% said Marines. So today, if you're still not sure, I'll break down everything we know about pirates and Marines, and even some things about the Revolutionary Army. So let's hop straight into it. The Marines take orders from the world government, and from what we know, a lot of the Rell staff will be high rank in the Marines or the world government. Now, what does this mean? Now, they have said that there will be taxes that you have to pay on property, and that will only really affect the Marines if you think about it. Unless there's just a citizen faction where you're not a pirate, Marine, or revolutionary, then the only people that will be paying taxes are Marines, because pirates won't be paying taxes, because if you don't pay your taxes, it increases your bounty, and that's what pirates want. And let's be honest, nobody in the Revolutionary is going to be paying taxes. So if you choose Marines, the one disadvantage will be that you have to pay taxes if you have a property.
I bought a property.
Now, in order to join the Marine faction, you'll have to go to Marineford or just simply go into Marine bases that you'll find across the map, and then you can join it. And as a Marine, you'll have bounties you can collect by killing pirates and collecting their bounty. And if their bounty is really high, then you can send them to Impel Down. And certain sections of Impel Down are only accessible by certain ranks of the Navy. Now, how do you get higher ranks in the Navy? Well, the more bounties you get and the stronger you get, you'll probably get higher ranks in the Navy. Some ranks can only be given to you by actual players at a higher rank, and even some of them, like maybe Admiral, can only be given by the Rell brothers themselves. So it's really interesting how you can rise through ranks, start at the bottom, and work your way up to the top if you really mean it. Now, what if you want to change your faction after you already picked one, like Marines into pirates? Now, I'm guessing if you want to become a pirate after you've been a Marine, you can probably just do it at any time. Just stop being a Marine, stop paying your taxes, and once you get a bounty on your head, you'll no longer be a Marine. But I'm guessing if you're a pirate and you want to become a Marine, you'll probably have to get your bounty lowered and probably have to get forgiven by someone with a high rank in the Marines, and then they can reset your bounty, and then you can become a Marine recruit. To summarize the Marine faction, you'll have to pay taxes on all personal properties like your house or your own boat. But you can collect bounties from pirates and send them to Impel Down. You can also rise through the ranks by getting promoted by higher tier Marines. And now I want to transition over to everything we know about pirates. Are definitely the most hype faction because you can start your own crew and gain bounty to one day maybe become the Pirate King. But not everyone's going to be able to do that. So what are some other benefits about the pirates that gets everyone so hyped? Well, first off, there's going to be leaderboards, and if your crew is good enough, then you can get on top of these leaderboards and your name will be known all throughout the Rell seas. Also, being a part of a strong crew will also raise your chances of successfully doing sea events and raids with your crew. This will give you rewards and other things that being a part of a weak crew that nobody knows and they're all super weak, they're not strong at all, this will raise your chances of getting cool rewards that they won't be able to have. Now, a lot of people have already talked about the best seas in Rell crews. The best seas in Rell whoa, okay. Do I have to record that again? Now, a lot of people have already talked about the best crews in Rell seas before it even, came out. Glaze. But yeah, starting up right now could be a good way to get into a strong crew before the game even comes out. That way you're not going to be solo as soon as the game comes out and you just get absolutely ambushed by all the big crews that have already been formed. So if you're looking for a crew or you're recruiting for a crew, leave a comment down below and people can go down there, see if anybody's looking for a crew or recruiting for a crew, and they can reply to your comment. Now, these benefits may seem cool and all, but as a pirate and as a pirate crew, you can really just get attacked by anybody at any time. If the Marines see you, they're going to attack you. Other pirates see you, they might leave you alone, they might try and trade with you, but most of the time, they're going to try and attack you. And even the Revolutionary Army, they don't like the Marines or the pirates, so they're going to attack you. So as a pirate, it's going to be super dangerous to sail the open seas and even just walking around an island. So just make sure you're strong enough to defend yourself. Another benefit of pirate crews is you can just choose a theme for the crew. Let's say you want to be a cooking crew, or you want to be like a fishing crew. You can choose a theme for your crew, and then everyone can follow that theme. You can't do that with Marines or Revolutionary Army because it's all kind of like one big group. But as pirates, it's a bunch of small groups that can have different themes and really shows your personality and brings out more character and makes the world feel more alive. And then of course, the last thing to do with crews is if your crew gets strong enough and high enough on the leaderboards, you can actually get recognized by the Rell brothers themselves and become a part of the Yonkos. You can get a Yonko crew if your crew is really that infamous. So there is a lot of benefits for picking pirate. There's more freedom in the way you play the game, but that's more for just, crews, and nothing really like single player really changes. Like if you're not gonna have a crew, then might as well just pick Marines or Revolutionary, because there's nothing really that changes that much besides bounties and stuff. So I did want to talk about Revolutionaries. We know the least about Revolutionaries, that's why they're not getting their own intro. Fight! Now, like I said, we do have the least amount of info about them, so a lot of this will be speculation and will be taken from the anime. So we do know the Revolutionary Army doesn't like pirates or Marines. It dislikes the Marines most because, they're corrupt by the world government. But they also don't like pirates because they can just take and steal whatever they want. So they will be fighting against both of them, mostly Marines probably, but if you're a pirate and you see a Revolutionary Army person, you still maybe want to avoid them. But revolutionaries and pirates have been seen working together before, so they actually might be able to work together. Now, gameplay wise, I think the Revolutionary Army main goal was to be dethroning the people at the top of the world government. And you can probably go around freeing people from Impel Down, freeing your members from Impel Down. That's also probably going to be something you can do as pirates. But we do have the least amount of info about the Revolutionary Army, so I can't really say much besides speculation. You can also probably go around helping citizens. You'll probably want to help citizens more than the other two groups because Marines will be, collecting taxes, and pirates will be destroying and looting towns to get treasure and better loot. So that's all the speculation I have for the Revolutionary Army. So leave a comment down below what you think, what faction you'll be joining, and like and subscribe to the video, because I'll be covering all the things you want to and need to know before Rell sees releases. You can also click on the video that's popping up on the screen right now, where I go over my favorite mechanic in Rell Seas, which is fishing. So yeah, thanks for watching and like and subscribe. See ya.
City server.